The most important thing is for any detective or any investigation is information.
And information came pouring in this missing persons turned murder case. Hello, I'm Fox 13 News anchor Amy Nay. It was posts like this, the one on Fox 13's website that says it only takes 2 seconds to share, when police were searching for missing 31-year-old Kearns woman Talia Benward, that were shared hundreds and hundreds of times. Unified Police this weekend thanking the public for their engagement.
This case has profoundly impacted our community.
The body of 31-year-old Talia Benward was found in Tooele County 3 days after her family reported her missing. That discovery, Unified Police say, was thanks to a collaboration by multiple agencies, including West Valley, Salt Lake, and Weber County Sheriff's search and rescue canines. But detectives also thanked the public.
It was significant. We did have quite a large activity on social media. We're very indebted to the community.
Unified Police wouldn't say exactly what led them to an arrest this weekend, but did say comments were coming in from not only people who took an interest in the case, but from those who knew both the victim and suspect.
He was on a bus headed for Mexico, and the detectives were able to stop that bus and apprehend him there.
24-year-old Nestor Rocha Aguayo was arrested in Fillmore Sunday, something former Salt Lake City Police Chief Chris Burbank says appears to him was thanks to those social media sleuths.
Yes, it contributed greatly to the outcome of this case and to a successful outcome. Now, having said that, right, we always need to say when people lose their lives, that is a complete failure of our system.
He says if you see something, you should say something and reach out to your local law enforcement with any behavior that seems off.
The role of policing should never be solely to discover it after the fact and solve it. It should be to prevent it. And that takes everybody.
He says police need to work on transparency and trust for that to happen.
Very frequently, especially with missing people, right? Someone has seen her get in a car, engage with somebody or anything else, and they don't bring it forward till well after the fact.
In this case, there were members of law enforcement scouring social media for any and all information that could help them.
You have to look at everything. And it's a good and bad thing, right? Because in some cases, like in the case of Elizabeth Smart, the volume was so big, and you can't disregard any of that. Much rather have lots of information and some bad to sort through than no information at all.
Unified Police wanted us to remind you, you can report a tip anonymously. No ID required, and they say no matter how small it may seem, it could go a long way in helping them solve a case. Reporting in the newsroom, Amy Nay, Fox 13 News, Utah.
If you or someone you know may be a victim of domestic violence, depending on the urgency of the situation, be ready to call either 911 or the Utah Domestic Violence Coalition, which can get them in touch with resources that can help end the violence.